What's up, everybody? We're back with another episode of The Lifestyle Sports. It's Ayton from the 210. Y'all know we had a great playoff weekend. There's a few games we definitely got to get into. We definitely got to discuss. The first game we're going to go ahead and get into is Game 4 of the Western Conference Finals. We have the Suns versus the Clippers. The Suns win this game, 84-80. The Suns are now up 3-1 in the series. When we go to this game, it was a real low-scoring game. Both teams didn't shoot too well. We got D.Booker, 25 points. Shout out to D.Booker. You know what I'm saying? He's still impressing in these playoffs. He's still going off. Like, I guess nothing really bad to say about D.Booker, especially with the nose injury he caught. He had to take off the face mask, you know what I'm saying? So we see D.Booker real serious about this. He real serious about his craft, and we know he want to win that championship. We got Ayton, the former #1 pick, Ayton, 19 points and 22 rebounds. That's a pretty great game for the big man, the young big man. I see him coming along. Like I said, I always mention, if you would tell somebody that this was Booker and Ayton's first playoff series, I don't think people would be able to believe it, or I don't even think they would understand that, to see how they adapt so fast. Like, they really can hoop. The Suns got a great young team, and I definitely see them making some noise in the future. We got CP3. He came back in Game 3. He had a decent game. It was all right. It wasn't his best work. But this game, he came back, got 18 points and 7 assists. Very modest game from CP3 coming off injury. I'm happy to see him out there hooping. When we go to the Clippers, P.George, 23 points and 16 rebounds. Shout out Paul George. You know what I'm saying? He's definitely trying to hold it together. There is no Kawhi, so the Clippers are missing the star. I know he's trying his best to make sure he can keep everything together. We got Reggie Jackson with 20 points. I feel like Reggie Jackson's been filling in well. Every time I look at the stat sheet, he's putting up numbers. You know what I'm saying? He reminded me of them days on the Thunder. So shout out to Reggie Jackson. Like we said earlier, both teams didn't shoot too well this game. Very low scoring, 84-80. That's taking it back to them old days, like 05, like them old Pistons teams in the 05, 06. That's crazy. But nonetheless, it's a playoff game, so you know it's really intense. The third quarter for the Clippers, the third quarter was the best quarter for them. They made 10 out of 17 shots. That's about as hot as they got. They were 13 of 44 in the first half. 13 of 44 in the first half. That's terrible shooting. Man, that's crazy. I really hope next game is more offensively, you know what I'm saying? I hope it's more explosive. In the last 13 seconds of the game, it came down to free throws in this game. Chris Paul made 5 of 6. So, you know what I'm saying? CP3, I feel like as the leader of the team, the OG of the team, he know what time it is, and he knows he has to step up in those good moments, in those big moments. And I feel like he's a decent free throw shooter as well, so I wouldn't expect him to miss those anyway. So Game 5 will be in Phoenix. They go back to Phoenix for Game 5. If you ask me what I think, I feel like the Suns are going to go ahead and close this out at home. They'll be back at home. Kawhi isn't playing. So, I mean, the Clippers, this series may have been a different case if they would have had Kawhi. I do wish both teams would have been able to play at full strength. That would have been that much more entertaining. We really could have seen who was but the Suns definitely have a great team. And Chris Paul didn't even play all the game. So, you know, they both missed the start. But since Kawhi is not playing, Paul George, he's hooping, but he's kind of, I don't want to say he's doing it by himself, because he has Reggie Jackson and Morris steps up from time to time. But you need that other star. You know, it's hard to beat a great team, especially in the Western Conference Finals, without your star player. You know what I'm saying? We've seen LeBron James in the finals against the Warriors without Kyrie and K-Love. And that was real difficult. Not to say that the Suns are the Warriors, but, you know, just that your star player gone is hard. So the Suns, I feel like, have most of their team, more of their team at full strength, and they're at home. Chris Paul, he wants to make that finals. You know what I'm saying? What that would do for his resume historically, he needs to make that finals. So I know the Suns smell blood. I just feel like Game 5, they'll go ahead and close this out. I got the Suns.